Hello. No, I started that with quite the sigh. Hi, everyone. Oh, it's Bops and Bangers. Ashley's going to move me towards her.
Every time.
Every time.
You know, 2 podcasts recorded in a row. So that's kind of a...
It's a big day for us. It's a big week for us. And you know, we do it because we love to do it. And I'm not I'm tired, but I'm here. I'm present. I feel good. I just don't know why I started that out with like the biggest sigh known to mankind.
We had to like regroup before we started. So
maybe that's why I was like, oh God.
What are we doing?
Who am I? What is girl music? We don't know.
We are a music discovery media company.
That was beautiful. We're really practicing how we're introducing ourselves nowadays. And this week, we're so excited. We have Rachel secretly on a mic over there. So you might hear her little voice pop in and out every now and then, especially when we get to some of our tiff diffs, when we get to our concert stories, because she actually has a concert story that is fucking wild, out of this world, that makes no sense and has happened to no one except for her.
Yeah, it's a terrifying story, I'd say.
Terrifying. Yeah. Terrifying. So we're really going to just dive into it. We're going to talk a little bit about some really fun concert stories, what shows we've been to, people you so kindly like responded to our story about some fun little concert
stories,
tidbits, and then we'll dive into the music as per our usual. We're so excited. Let's kick it off. Okay, concert. Well, first off, before we even do that, Ash, how the hell are ya?
I'm doing good. I have a beer.
She does. I have a Diet Dr. Pepper with my Powerline pint glass.
I was like,
it's a pint.
It's a pint. It's a pint of Diet Dr. Pepper.
I'm waiting for you to sponsor me, DDP. I'm waiting.
So stand out above the crowd,
even if I gotta shout out loud.
Do only millennials know that? Oh,
what?
Oh, okay.
I don't know it.
What?
Oh my God. The Goofy movie.
The Goofy movie has its hold on us.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
be knowing, y'all. I be knowing. So I don't know the whole soundtrack of the Goofy movie.
On the open road. I know the whole Goofy movie soundtrack.
I do too.
Let me tell you.
It slaps.
It
really
does slap. But how you feeling? You feeling good? You feeling
good. Trying to find my notes, and then I just realized we did it in our docs, so I'm fine.
We did do that in our doc. Well, my secret one's not in there, but
neither is mine. I almost forgot it, and then I just remembered. But anyways, I'm doing great.
Good.
Busy day.
Busy day. Very
busy
busy
day. We are a week and a half out from South by Southwest. So I'm starting to get really excited.
Yeah, I am too. I was talking to Michelle about it, and I was just like, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot of exciting things, and like
I'm just like amped. It feels like we're going on a big trip because we are.
I mean,
but you know, like that excitement before a big trip.
Yeah, like Disneyland, like the night before Disneyland, just in a feeling.
Yeah.
Wrapped up in a candle.
I was thinking like, yes, that's a great idea.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. You get the feeling.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I think it's insane how close we are, yet it feels so far away.
I know. Well, yeah.
I think maybe because I have to think about packing, and that scares me. I'm trying to avoid that thought.
Just have a few glasses of wine and then dive in.
Michelle has it on my schedule to pack. I know.
I saw that on the calendar.
Thank you.
I was like,
I was like, this is my queen. Yep. She knows that I get stressed out.
Yeah.
She knows that I have no time.
Yeah.
And I'll do it the night before and inevitably forget something.
Yeah, I do it the night before after a few glasses of wine, and then I'll pack like my dustiest articles of clothes and shoes. Like literally, I brought shoes once that were dusty. Because I was like, yes, I will wear these heels.
Or you wear something that you've never worn before, and you're like, I'm going to wear this because I'm going to look great.
Our friend Hillary, who I travel with a lot, she'll be like, why are you bringing these things? And I'm like, they look so cute. I want to wear them. You won't wear something on vacation that you don't wear at home.
Agreed.
Like I have to get that out of my head.
I always am convinced.
I'm like, have tags on them, throw them in.
This is for this vacation. Throw her in.
Yeah, and then I just wear like the same shit I wear at home,
or I feel uncomfortable the entire trip.
Yeah, Yes.
It
I know.
always
Like
without
shopping
fail.
for new clothes, I like have such high expectations of myself. I'm like,
Of
oh
how
yeah,
hot
that
you
crop
are?
top with the fringe, I'll rock that. And then like I will never wear that. Never wear it.
Never.
But I like have dreams of it.
This is why we're so similar.
The body dysmorphia of the models like gets me
Oh
hard.
my god,
I'm
they
like,
get me too.
I see that.
Yeah,
I could do that.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I can make a version
Except
of that.
the low rise shit. Don't even get me started.
Get us, everyone.
Our generation worked so hard for that shit to come up, so we didn't have to worry about it.
There's nothing pleasant about having to cover your ass crack while you bend down. And this is coming from trauma. Yeah. I'm just letting everyone know.
I used to wear shit that was low like that.
All
and
the
it's
time.
Awful.
And I remember just the reflex.
Yeah, and my body like is just not built for it.
No, I need things to go up.
Curvy ladies, like if you've got like the hips here.
That's what I'm saying. Like a low rise for curvy people is just you look goofy.
The muffin top.
We're
back.
Top. We don't need it. We don't need it. So please stop trying to dress like us. And back in the day, you know what I don't miss either is why the long jeans and why the wide leg
like a muddy on.
Oh my god, rainy, just ripped to shreds.
Oh god, we would be like trudging.
Oh,
talk about Disneyland. I just have a vivid memory of like going to like Disneyland and like your jeans are just like scraping on the pavement and they're all like muddy and wet.
Oh god, every day. And my mom would always be like, "What are you doing?" And I'd be like, "I'm walking."
It's Mom.
It's so cool. And then I'd like start tearing them, and then she'd be like, "Well, we're throwing these away." And I'd be like, "No, they're so cool." Our point being, please don't take us back there. Our point being, please don't take us back. Shall we jump into some fun concert stories?
Let's go.
Okay. So really fun little life Ashley and I have led. We've been to God knows how many shows together.
Yeah, I mean, we've traveled.
Pictures
of us.
We have traveled a lot
to
too.
shows. We have pictures of us as little children going to shows with our parents.
Yes.
Like, it's been a lot.
It's been a lot.
Yeah.
If you don't know, there is a great, wonderful picture of Ashley and I wearing mismatching outfits. Were you wearing the black top?
I think
I was wearing the
black
top.
And you had a
the red pants.
Red pants, black top, and I had black pants, red jacket.
We were
and,
so cool.
And we were going to NSYNC, so
I remember that show still.
Oh, I don't know.
I have like little tidbits. We were high up. We were way in the back.
With your mom and Aunt Kathy?
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Maybe
really
not any
childhood.
bit of the.
I don't remember anything.
I'm really traumatized, so I don't remember it.
I don't know what from, but I can't remember my childhood very
well. Apparently. But honestly, the best first show we could have ever gone to.
Amazing.
And I just love that.
We went again with my parents.
Did we?
Yeah.
We saw NSYNC twice?
I'm pretty damn sure.
I don't recall. See, there's my childhood trauma coming in.
Too much goodness to remember.
NSYNC
twice?
What? How dare they? But we were also kind of chatting beforehand about, the evolution of us going to shows and like our first big girl concert without our parents or like a guardian essentially. So we went to go see We Are Scientists in LA. I'm pretty sure it was LA or Orange County. It was one of those. It wasn't San Diego.
I thought it was New York.
No.
Well, that was Edward Sharp.
Edward Sharp. Yeah. We Are Scientists. I'm pretty sure it was LA.
So did your mom drop us off?
Yeah. And we felt so cool. I remember how cool we felt.
I do remember that show.
Yeah. Because it was, first off, We Are Scientists
we were obsessed.
Such a MySpace band for me.
Yes.
Oh my God. I had that Nobody Moves, Nobody Gets Hurt.
Ugh,
just
a banger.
Constantly on my MySpace.
Yeah.
Bop and a banger. And by the way, did you know Bleach Lab is opening for them right now in the UK?
What? Tell them hello.
Oh, I did. I said, oh my gosh, that's crazy. We have seen them multiple times.
We have a history.
We Are Scientists have a
We
history.
are actually like hipster fans for them.
Oh, 100%. I remember their music videos to a T. I remember everything about that band.
We loved them.
But such a really good like concert experience. Everyone was super nice, super friendly. I feel like we were pretty intimidated.
Yeah, but it was
at
a great show. I remember it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like aggressive by any means. Like we
No.
could have gone. I feel like kids nowadays, their first shows are like fucking Kendrick Lamar, and you're
like Doja Cat.
yeah,
it's
and
like
you're like,
another level.
oh my god, it's a little aggressive. It's a little aggressive. And ours was in sync.
There was a video that went viral recently. There's this baby that had been to 10 Kendrick Lamar shows, and it's literally like a literal newborn. And
No.
it'll stop crying anytime it hears Kendrick Lamar, because you're being so for real. Like, that's its literal first concert is Kendrick Lamar. Like,
As an
not even
infant?
as an infant.
That's honestly kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's some good parenting. I mean, I hope they wear the headphones.
That's a good parenting.
I mean, I hope they wear the
They
headphones.
showed
I'm
him
sure that
start
baby
crying, and then they started playing like off his new album, and the baby just was
What?
just
King Kunta. The baby's like,
Yeah, I'm good.
I was like, yeah, that's my jam. That shit's good. Hi, I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Ashley, and we're with Girl Music, and we're here to talk about Braid Network. Yay! We are partnered with Braid Network to show you an amazing app that is currently in beta, but we got a first look. We are currently partnered with Braid Network, an app and online-based platform that really focuses on building community and getting all your social media content in one place, which I know is super helpful because we've got a lot going on. Instagram, TikTok, all of your socials can be connected. You can chat with your community about each of these things on there. We have been working with them for over 3 months now, and our community continues to grow. It's really easy to use. All you have to do is put in your email, and then you are logged into the app where you can talk to us, ask us any music related questions. We really want to start building community on this app. Go to this website, add in your email, your phone number, so you can get notifications directly to your phone whenever someone comments, and we'll be there for you to talk all things music.
Hurry up and join now. Over the years, we have gone through so many shows, really cool experiences. We have traveled extensively to go see specific shows.
Yeah. It's been a good time. I mean, we've got stories. I literally have to just sit down. I wish that I took a journal or diary. Took one? I wish that I had one.
Well, I mean, you do. It's just all about how your mom made
that
you wear a
diary.
hat.
Yeah, that diary is. We're not taking that up.
Although that could be a really fun segment.
Yeah, it's no.
Trauma.
But anyways, yeah, we went to a lot of fun shows, but I'm sure that we have more stories to say. I just have to think through it.
Yeah, I mean we've been to the Grammys, which is its own story, but
magic.
We were just talking about going to Edward Sharp in New York City, and it was so cool because the lead singer Alex Ebert just like sat, went to the middle of the crowd.
He's like, everyone sit.
I have pictures from that still.
And then I remember he's like, everyone sit down in the audience. Like, it's like a normal venue where you're just standing room only. And everyone sat down, and then he walked into the center of everyone and sat down and started singing.
It was
so cool.
It was quite magical.
Yeah.
It was
we were
beautiful.
like 16, 17.
Yeah.
We were like, what is this? What it's like here?
It was, is this New York City?
Where dreams come true.
Where we're gonna make it big.
Yeah.
I was gonna be on Broadway, baby.
Oh, you were in that mindset.
I was so in that mindset.
Yeah.
Oh, the good old days of trauma. But it's been really fun to kind of like talk about, reminisce about. Concerts are such a personal experience, but to share it with someone else has always been like a big joy of mine, that you and I have such similar.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We know what we've been through. We know what we've seen.
Yeah,
and every time it's just been fucking phenomenal.
There's always it's always just magical.
Yeah.
Like I always tell people, if they don't go to shows, you're not really like living.
Yeah,
you're not really like hearing the music.
Yes.
Like during COVID, we talked about this all the time because it's just like such a magical thing. Like when I saw Maddie on Monday, I like specifically wanted to go to that show because I knew everyone was going to be so into it and like singing along.
Yeah.
And just to like be in a group of people that's all just
hyped for that one artist.
Hyped.
Oh,
like it's such a magical thing.
It is.
It's almost a religious experience.
I would say it is.
Yeah.
You know, some people do say it is for
Yeah.
them. Like it is very much a way for them to connect to a quote unquote spiritual being. But I think there have been shows where I've lost everyone around me as well, where I've just been able to like it's just me and the artist.
Oh my God. Remember Leon Bridges at Outside Lands?
Oh my God.
You guys, it was so incredible.
Oh, when he did River. Oh, the entire audience was silent.
It was like, I've never seen a festival audience so still. He sang River and it was like everyone was
shut the fuck up.
Entranced. Like whole festival, which is thousands of people, was
Yes.
just like standing and staring at him. And it was like such a moment.
The sun was setting too.
Where we like afterwards, we all were like, whoa, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, I like had to take a deep breath. It was
was
when you walk out of a show and you're like, what did I just what? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
but
really
again, that's the beauty of music, right?
Yeah.
So we asked on our Instagram, what were some of your guys' favorite little concert moments, some crazy stories. So let's dive right into it. I'm so excited. The first one being from our friend Mike, who has always commented, and we love you so much. You are so wonderfully supportive.
One of the first
OG.
Yeah.
One of the OG homies.
Music.
Truly. Who said, I was at a Coldplay show and Bruce Springsteen played 2 songs with them. What? Wild.
Why Bruce?
I could get why Bruce and Coldplay would sing together.
I get that.
But MSG, that's also a huge fucking show.
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden.
That would have been so epic.
Fuck, man. And we were just talking about how everyone says Coldplay live is a different experience.
I know, and then Bruce comes on.
And then Bruce you know the Coldplay fans were freaking out.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking
Probably the
out.
same fan base. Yeah.
Very much so. Yeah. But really cool. I fucking love that.
That is so cool.
They also said another one is the massive rainstorm during Governor's Ball 2019. There were huge puddles. See, this is why I don't want to go to Bonnaroo.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I don't
rains.
like mud.
Exactly.
I'm not a mud
I'm
gal.
not a little mud's not going to hurt you. A little mud will hurt me. A little mud will definitely hurt me.
It's not a great...
I get so in my head about how uncomfortable I feel that I can't concentrate on anything else.
Yeah, no.
So when weather is shit at a show, I'm like, I'm not there. No. Sorry. Moving on out. I want to be home in bed with my jammies.
Yeah, 100%.
Comfortable and a joint. It's fine. We have someone, Zoe, our sweet baby intern right now.
Oh my God, love it.
Sent us a story that said she had a tornado evacuation. There wasn't a cloud in sight while camping on the racetrack at Firefly, which is crazy. So essentially there was a tornado warning with no clouds in the sky.
Fuck that.
I mean, we kind of experienced the same thing at when we were young. It was a wind issue.
Yeah.
And it was windy for maybe an hour. So Zoe,
they had to evacuate.
And
there wasn't a cloud. Was there ever a tornado? I wonder.
I don't think so. I feel like we would have known.
I don't know, but I don't fuck with tornadoes. I'd be out of there in a split second.
You heard it here. Ash doesn't fuck with tornadoes.
Ash does not fuck with tornadoes.
Ever since Twister? Nah, dude. Nah.
Did that trauma?
Yes.
See, I never think of those movies that like could actually happen.
Oh my God. That movie really scared me.
Really?
Yeah, I can't even hear
the
a wind
90s,
chime
man.
now. Let's not go into that. What's the next story?
I'm absolutely gonna just one of these days just have a wind chime and be like, Ash.
Oh my God, I hate that sound. Hate it.
What? That is. This is the trauma episode.
Timestamp. Ash hates wind.
Ash hates
tornadoes.
Yeah, and tornadoes. We're getting into some deep therapy right here.
Every time.
Every time. Moving on, someone had said they threw their bandana on stage at a Lil Nas X concert and saw Lil Nas X wearing it on his Insta story a week later. I would be like, what? I'd be like, I'd lose my shit.
Yeah.
That's like such a great story.
Because Lil Nas X is a very fashionable dude.
Oh,
like,
yeah, 100%.
Does not just take randoms band.
He was like, I could use that.
Yeah, he's like, this
Imagine
looks
how
great.
many things are thrown up on those stages too. You know?
Bra. Is it Jack Harlow that gets all the bras
Yes, it
thrown,
is.
but then he donates them to
Yeah.
shelters?
We convinced a girl at a Jack Harlow concert to take off her bra and like throw it
Huck
up
it?
Yeah, and she was so mad afterwards. She ended
Well,
up
yeah.
throwing her whole shirt up there. She had no shirt, no bra.
Wait,
on.
what?
And we were all so drunk. We were like, do it. But I didn't know she was gonna actually like take her shirt off and throw it on. And Jack was just literally like, we were all like,
Throw it back, Jack.
Yeah.
Throw it back.
Can I have the
literally were like, throw it back, please. We had to move that section because the girl was pissed.
Oh yeah, me too.
Like, your fault.
I didn't do shit.
No.
Miss.
Ma'am, you're supposed to only do the bra.
Yeah, I know.
See, I would be pissed about throwing my bra up there because one, bras are so fucking expensive.
Expensive.
I still
Two,
get it.
I can't be out in the world with nothing.
You know what?
Supporting
No,
the
no,
titties?
no. They bring old bras.
Oh,
You guys,
I
whoever
thought
takes it off and throws it
I
no offense, but
her friend.
You know damn well that was not like she just felt the need and you
yeah,
know,
no, that's what I'm saying. That's a mistake.
oh
She made a mistake. Most people bring old bras and they throw their old bras up.
Okay. What a weird thing to get through security, but sure.
Yes, I mean, what? It's not.
It's still bras are fucking expensive.
Yeah, but you bring an old crusty one that you never wear, and you're like, here you go.
Yeah, but then he's gonna donate them to the women's shelter. So
I mean,
then
they're not like they're still
you just said
usable.
they're crusty.
They're still you. They're not your expensive new bras.
Okay.
They're not one you're wearing because you love it.
They're not lingerie.
No, you bring one in your purse and you chuck that shit up there, and you're like, hey, I love you.
You bring that one that you've had for too long.
Yeah.
And it's getting the straps are a little.
You're like,
Dude, I'm
that's
90.
insane.
I need to know. People, I'm pretty sure people do this.
that 100%.
Whoops.
I've never actually seen someone bring a bra to the show. I have seen multiple girls just strip. Have you guys been to a YG concert like that? Like,
Have you seen us? Do we look like we've been to a YG
I
concert?
think I'm too
just
old.
imagine-
I'm way too old
No, I'm just too old to
to be
think that.
throwing off your bras.
I'm just, my brain is not like, let's take it off and
Right.
throw it. My brain's
Oh.
like, let's bring one.
There's
and
two
throw
kinds
it.
of people.
There are.
Two kinds of people
There's.
in this world.
There we go.
We're on the other side.
I'm on the side of you take it off at the show. I'm pretty sure that happens.
It definitely
lot.
happens, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's.
For Jack Harlow specific.
You
Tell
heard it
us
here first. Bring your bra and then throw it. Don't take off your bra. There we go. Then you can go out. Then you can go party. I mean, you can without a bra, but if you got big boobies, then mine are not. That I could and be fine, but
I would just be jiggling.
It wouldn't be
everywhere.
fun for you.
No, I would feel so uncomfortable.
Yes,
oh
that's what
my
I'm
good
saying.
God. But I would also.
we are in need to wrap this up.
I need to know who the fuck is just doing this in general. Okay. Here's another great one. Camped for 5 days outside of Madison Square Garden again for 21 Pilots 5 years ago in the October rain, and then does the little melty face. And then does the melty face, which I'm pretty sure.
I was like, for Beyonce, for a 21 pilots. All right.
No, I'm pretty
Each
sure.
their own.
I'm pretty sure this person knows that was a mistake. Had to be. I mean, mistake being like
How many days?
5.
You should message him and be like, do you regret this?
I kind.
No offense. 21 Pilots shit slapped back a while back.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Shit slapped.
Yeah.
They kind of,
Yeah.
But I mean,
But
that is
camping outside
No.
in New York City.
Why
for
are we doing
5 days in an October?
People just did this for Billie Eilish. I still would not.
Oh yeah, but that was like.
But it doesn't make sense because I saw all over TikTok people be like, those people get pushed out of the way. Don't you know if you're in the front, like people
Yeah.
that get there late are going to push themselves around you.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Because you're a nice person. If you're getting there 5 days before to camp out to be in front, that's courteous. The assholes.
That's courteous.
Because you're like trying.
5 days seems aggressive.
I'm
though.
just saying though, you're like trying to you actually try. You get there early.
You are
get there
dedicated
early
to the
show.
cause.
You're
Yes,
dedicated.
yes.
The assholes are the ones that come in day of and they're like, I deserve to be up front too, even though you didn't camp out 5 days. I wouldn't wear deodorant. I would just like roll around
be
in
like,
the dirt and then
"Hey."
be like, yeah, come around me.
Yeah. I dare you, bro. I dare you. I would love to see this. I could never, even if
On
Dave-
the city streets.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm way too vulnerable for that.
I'm way too delicate. I like if David Bowie rose, right,
Rose from the Dead.
No, that's Rose from the Dead.
Sounds right to me.
Raised.
No.
Rose. Okay. Risen.
He has risen indeed.
If David
Hallelujah.
Bowie had risen from the dead on the third day, he rises.
Oh, God.
Actually, that's just David Bowie. I would not camp out 5 days, even if he
we
did.
would buy seats.
I would be a normal person.
We would just buy seats.
I would.
Because those people are in the pit. That's why they do it.
They finna be in the pit. Rachel gets it.
Not in this climate. No.
I don't get it.
Oh,
Tara's World.
Tara's World on TikTok. She's the one that spent 30 grand on Harry Styles tickets.
Oh, she is so hard to watch.
She's so problematic right now.
She is.
So problematic.
But that was her whole.
That Harry Styles thing popped up on my For You page, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Who is this girl?" And I looked at some of her recents, and I was like, "Who? Why are people following?"
Oh,
her?
I angry follow her.
Me too.
And that's why she's
She's
works.
awful.
She's awful.
She is like no perspective.
Tone deaf.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like she
Tone
doesn't
deaf.
travel.
Yes.
I don't think. Like
No.
she doesn't understand anyone.
No, and to spend literally someone's entire like year salary and be like, I spent 30 grand on Harry
She comes
Styles.
up like, I don't care. Like, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
But
it's
why do you
still
need to
tone deaf
brag
as
about
hell.
that?
Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. But her whole thing, the first reason why she got very made fun of was she posted a story about Harry Styles and was like, I finna be in the pit. Yeah. Oh. This white girl
Yeah, she was like, I'm gonna be in the pit. And internet
took it and
I
ran.
haven't seen the internet take something and run it so fast. It was like a Kanye
It really was.
situation.
Oh, people
like,
were upset.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
people
yeah.
were just like
making fun of her.
bragging on her.
Oh,
And she
yeah.
comes up line. She goes, I don't care. Y'all just don't get it. We're like, we realize you and we're laughing at you, like not with you. Like
Yeah.
we're laughing at you, girl. Like
Yeah.
I don't.
Again, TikTokers don't give a shit because they make so much money. So
Why would a brand you like listen to her and be like, that looks like someone I'd work? Well, she has 9
no,
million
she has
followers.
she's an OnlyFans too.
OnlyFans is her
Main source, yeah.
source of income.
Yeah.
I don't think she gets a ton.
That
of brand
makes
deals.
more.
I don't think so either.
Oh, that makes more sense then.
Yeah, you have to think a lot of these people who are like bigger. Thank you, Tater. Have OnlyFans.
Probably like some of your favorite influencers all have
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
for
now.
sure. For
Whether
sure.
it's super benign or
Yep.
like super extreme, like
Yep.
most people just have one now.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm like,
I mean, it's money.
honestly, I was like, at some point, I was like, I'll sell my socks.
Yeah, because that's necessary for you, Kels.
I know. But like at the same time, men are
your bag.
creepy.
You know,
Get your bag. Get your
creepy.
bag.
Like, if you're gonna get money from anyone, it might as
Take
well
it from the creepy men.
Yeah.
Exactly. Take my weird crusty socks.
All right, we gotta.
I know. Any hoodle. That was Rachel needs to talk about her concert story really quick.
You want to come take my seat?
Sure.
Sure.
Let the woman speak.
Let the woman have the floor.
Okay, y'all.
Okay, so Rachel's going to talk to us about her absolutely insane Coachella story.
Yes.
Go, girl.
So this was this last Coachella, and it was day 2, and Billy's performing. She's at the main stage, like ending the night, right? And it's like the biggest show. Everybody's coming. It's like packed. Like that's when like Coachella stage, like everybody's at
Becomes
that one
alive,
show.
yeah.
It becomes alive. And I was being very responsible that day, and I was like, I'm not gonna drink. I'm gonna be super sober because I want to be on my bestest behavior for Billy. You know what I mean? And my 2 friends that I was with at the time hadn't seen her yet. So like we're watching Billy, like we're very close to the front, like camped out, like
That is
all
nuts.
day. Yeah, like
Ugh.
we're very close to the front. Like I'm having a good ass time. All of a sudden, her biggest set is about to come on. She's probably like 2 songs. I don't even remember what song it was, but it's 2 songs away from her ending. And I'm standing there and I'm like, something is seriously wrong with me right now. Like, I'm just like, something is not okay. Like, I just not okay. And so I wrap my arm around Adam, shout out Adam. And he's like, Rach, like, you good? Next thing I know, I wake up on top of the crowd. I wake up, I just see this sea of people. And I'm literally like this, like I can't move my body. I just passed out, like stone cold, just passed out. Adam is just like, security, like all of these guys, like bless their soul.
I was
like,
going to say, thank God you
they
had the guy.
hoisted me up. They hoisted my friend Gabby up too. Adam knows the Coachella grounds, Gabby doesn't. So she came with me. Security like grabs me, like they escort us backstage, and we sat backstage for the rest of the Billie Eilish concert.
Were you like able to like walk?
No, I could not walk.
Okay.
I had to sit down for the rest of the time, and I was just chugging electrolytes. Like security was being so nice. The EMTs were like, "Girl, like."
Was
get
this
it together."
Sunday?
Saturday night.
So did you go Sunday?
Yes.
Of course she did.
But the story doesn't end here. So then I have to wait with the EMTs for the rest, like for an hour after Billy set. Like I'm conked out. And so then we get back. It's Sunday morning. Adam and Gabby are like, stay here at the Airbnb. Please shut up. Just sit down, lay down. We'll be right back. We're getting breakfast. 30 minutes go by. They come in and they just have this look on their face. And I'm like, what's going on? They're like, okay, so Gabby's car door was open, like when we came back. And the Airbnb host said that he went and closed the door, but that makes no sense. And immediately I'm like, we lock the doors. Like this is a Coachella, like this is a festival season.
Yeah.
I lock that damn door.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at Gabby. She's looking at me. And I said, you need to go check right now.
Yeah.
My laptop is in that bag. It's also finals week of college the next day.
This is spooky. I have a very similar story.
Yes. It's Sunday. Finals is the next day. It's day 3 of Coachella, first of all. I'm literally losing my mind. They're like, okay, we're going to go out and check. We're going to go out and check. They come back literally 45 minutes later and they're like, Rach, there's like nothing left in the car. Like I had clothes. I had drinks. I had all kinds of stuff back there. My laptop, my AirPods, like all of my college supplies. Long story short, we're calling the police. I'm freaking out. Adam is just like, girl, like, we're going to figure this out. I'm like, we're never figuring this shit out. Like, when am I? I need to go home.
Yeah. The worst night.
Exactly. My parents like in Paris right now at this time. So like, I can't like call my mom and be like, hey, what do I do? And so I'm just like, oh my God. Next thing we know, this is 2 hours later. And I get a call from the police station. And they're like, hey. I'm like, hey, what's up? And they're like, are you Rachel Phillip? And I was like, yeah. They're like, oh, we found your stuff. Let me rewind really fast. Sorry. I locked my laptop on Find My, Find My. So I locked it at the time, but it got pinned immediately as I tried. So I got pinned. It's a location down the street. No. So I called the police and I said, I'm going to pull up or you're going to pull up. And they were like, don't do that, please. And I was like, but please get there now. They're like, okay. So then 15 minutes after that, they had called me and that's when she was like, hey, are you Rachel Phillip? Like, come down to the location. We pull up. There's like 3 huge squad cars.
Fuck yes.
And it's a church. It is a church, y'all. We pull up. All of my stuff is laying out in front of the church. Laptop out, AirPods out. It's like they were going to damn school with me. My textbooks, my notebooks, my makeup, like some of my shoes.
What the fuck?
Like all just laying down. And it was in this vintage Coach bag. And the Coach bag is laying like nicely on its side. Like
Did
everything
the cops
just
do
spilled
that?
out. The cops were like, we can't touch any of this. We haven't touched any of it yet because we have to make sure that it's your stuff first. And if you want to file a report, we can't touch any of this stuff. And I was like, girl, I'm just trying to go to Coachella. Like, who's going to find my stuff? Like, I'm not trying to fill out no report.
Yeah.
But I'm going through my stuff and they're like, it's just so weird. They had to be kids and I just left in front of the church and they were like, oh, are you guys here for Coachella? And we were like, yeah. So me and security and like all these cop cars were like, oh, yay. And I was like, we got to go. Like it's day 3 of Coachella.
Yeah. You're like, I'm sorry, thank you, but goodbye.
Exactly. Long story short, got that stuff back. Still ended up being locked out of my laptop forever. Had to buy a new one that next day. For finals week, a whole other story in and of itself, y'all. But that is my Coachella passing out of Billie Eilish.
Do we know why you passed out?
No, but since that moment, it's been happening to me. It's happened 3 times since.
Okay, that's when you go to a doctor, my love.
I know. I think it's honestly, I think I get so amped. My anxiety.
Oh, adrenaline too.
The adrenaline. Because I was totally chilling and it happened. It happened at Role Model a couple months ago. I passed out at Role Model like a month ago.
Yeah, how many Red Bulls are you having before?
I shouldn't say that amount on camera.
If you can't say the amount.
Yeah, we're working on it, guys. We're working on it.
We're going to get her to switch to yerba mates. Yeah, it's happening.
And if you don't see me at a show, I'm backstage with EMTs.
Yeah, hanging out. Yeah, if anything, you make friends everywhere.
EMTs so chill. They're so good. We split a little electrolyte drink.
Oh, how lovely. Yeah. But to be fair, I had this exact problem. Not problem. I had my laptop stolen out of my hotel room when I was at Coachella during finals week out
of your hotel room?
Yeah. Yep.
Never found it.
Never found it. Yeah.
So who did that?
Did the hotel like?
Oh, they basically were like, "Did you put it in the safe?" And I was like,
shut up.
I said
Shut
it was back when Mac laptops were
Yeah.
the huge
Yeah.
ones. I was like, it doesn't fit in the safe.
Also, you paid for a private room in their own hotel. Shut up about the safe. Like,
what?
Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
Oh, gosh.
And so I,
had to buy a
much
new
like
one.
you, had to buy a new one right before finals. I had all my work on it. Oh man,
baddies get their laptops stolen at
Baddies,
Coachella.
They do.
and have to buy a new one during finals week.
It's so don't
don't
bring
be
it.
a baddie. Then
Or-
don't bring your laptop.
or-
Don't go to Coachella. I don't know.
or upload all your work.
I guess.
This was before the cloud for
Yeah.
me, so fuck my
You had an
life. I was
excuse.
fucked.
Yeah.
All
I
your
was so
LimeWire
fucked.
songs gone.
All my LimeWire. Oh, I'll never get those back.
That's my story, y'all.
We love it. Thank you, Rach.
Of course.
Oh my gosh. That is a wild fucking journey. Holy shit.
God.
Woo!
Stressed me out.
I know. I feel like I'm about to pass out.
We got to get that checked
Yeah.
before our week.
But since I went to Lucky's concert, this
Yeah.
was when I was like, I'm going to test myself out because these are the kinds of shows I passed out. I started calming myself down. I told all the 17-year-olds behind me, I said, listen, y'all, if I'm not by you, I'm passed out in that pit right in front of us. You got to let me stick by y'all. And they're like, we got you. It was these 17-year-old boys. Like, I was taking pics for them. So I just hung out there and I was chilling.
Hell yeah.
So I think I just need to know my limits.
Honestly, Ashley
No
and I are
moshing.
we are very much at this point in our lives like back of the crowd.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
because like it's not worth it.
It's
We've
really
done
not.
the front.
We've done it,
Exactly.
been there, done it.
Yeah.
I'd rather much have my space.
Exactly. And everyone's like, oh, you're so lame. And it's like, no.
No.
I'm trying to take care of myself.
That's right.
It's called self-care.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, guys
Why don't
hate
you
yourself.
try it?
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, let's segue into our beautiful podcast song. We're super excited about this one.
This song is so fun.
It's so fun. And the title itself you'll understand it. This is Chloe Tang with her song Hoes Have Feelings Too.
It's a vibe.
It's Hoes Have Feelings Too.
100%.
We have them. But it's really cool. Chloe is a super interesting human being. She actually opened for Dua Lipa in 2018 at a like small-ish kind of venue, and she had been working security.
Dua Lipa.
Okay,
Amazing.
now you're just there.
We're still on Dua.
10 years later.
No, that was right after.
I mean, a little bit after. Anyways, so she had performed at this place, this venue in LA that she had been working security at a few months prior. So
Amazing.
like totally bootstraps coming up, no record label. She has like 7 million plays like on her Spotify. She's crushing it by herself.
Yes.
And we love a self-employed bitch. So she's super dope. She writes this very like dark, would you call it like alt R&B pop kind of vibe? Very, very witty, I think. She talks about her music as being love me but leave me alone. And I'm like, same.
That's a great way to describe that song.
Tracks.
Yeah.
It tracks, and I understand this on a different level.
Yeah.
And she's just, again, really, really interesting as a human being. She talks about being overly sensitive as a child. Same. And about how like everything kind of affects, even this day and age affects her very deeply. And being in such a harsh industry has taken its toll on her. And I'm like,
Yeah, it's
protect.
difficult. It's rough out there.
It's rough out there. But that's why her music is so refreshing to listen to. I'm obsessed. She's also a huge advocate for the Asian American community. She's Chinese, so she puts a lot of like nods of her cultural heritage like in her music, which I think
Amazing.
is also
So
dope.
cool.
Yeah.
I know. We love that. So she is right now, she is doing a bunch of like headlining shows in and around LA. So make sure you go see her if you can. I know we're going to try to see her if we can.
100%.
Oh my God, yes. I want to sing Hoes Have Feelings Too at the top of my
Oh my God.
list.
And you just like kind of groove. It's definitely like
yeah.
an all R&B vibe.
Oh, very dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like dark pop kind of
Yes.
feelings. This is Chloe Tang. Hoes Have Feelings Too. We'll see you after the break. Bye.
Yes, guess I'll chew your heart out for the thrill of it. But if you treat me right, I could fuck with you for life. Yeah, I know you look at me and see the baddest bitch, but I got a softer side. See these diamonds that I cry on days like this when I don't wanna leave my bed. Want someone who awakens all the parts of me I hide behind. There's so much more to me than what's between my thighs. You've yet to find. If you really feel me, why you using me for a mood? Just want someone to need me, baby. Hoes have feelings too. The way I move, the way I dress, the things I do in my own bed. Ain't nobody's business unless you're the one in it. And even then, just cause you're I'm not your girl, and don't forget it. On days like this, when I don't wanna leave my bed, want someone who awakens all the parts of me I hide behind. There's so much more to me than what's between my thighs. You've yet to find. If you really feel me, why you using me for a move? Just want someone to need me, baby. Hoes have feelings too. If you really feel me, why you using me for a move? Just want someone to need me, baby. Hoes have feelings too.
And we're back.
Yeah. So we're super excited. Today we're doing things a little bit differently in regards to music discovery. We have Rachel found a big tiff diff, an album I love that Ashley hated, and an album hated's a strong word.
Probably, it's not one of my top.
It's not one of my
That's
top.
Yeah.
Hated's a strong word.
It's not really hate, because I don't even think you hate the one that I have on my list.
You hate mine. It's fine.
You hate hers. Like
You
do.
hate mine.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's really okay.
It's really okay. But yes, so we don't know each other, so this is going to be very interesting. But then we each have two albums that we'd love to just chit chat about. So
Yes. This is our Tiff Diff Corner.
This is Tiff Diff Corner.
Join us.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. I feel like, I don't know, something
Tiff Diff
should
Corner.
happen.
Fog.
Mist. Rainbow. Boop. Super excited. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Who is it?
I'm shocked that you haven't figured out I'm going to talk about Lil Yachty.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How you didn't immediately, especially when I
forgot
said
about it.
That's how much you didn't like it.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
And I think that's when you can say you hate.
I don't think I hated it, because there are a few songs that I'm like, okay, shit slaps.
Did you?
I said this. I said that.
This is on camera.
I said that when we first talked about it. There's
Are you
like
clout chasing now, Ash?
No. There's the last two. There's the last two at the end that I said. I was like, the back half is better than the front half.
You did say that.
Thank
did
you.
say that. Okay.
But it's not my favorite. I don't get it.
Okay. I'm launching into my I'm going to convince you.
Oh, God.
Okay. Not in a way of like you're going to go home and re-listen to it, but this is why I love this album so
weed.
much. Cuz weed.
Ash.
Because stoner.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, everyone I've talked to that loves the album is a wee bit of a stoner, but it's more than that.
Yeah.
So here's what I have to say. Lil Yachty came out with his album, Let's Start Here. And to be fair, my 2023 bingo card did not have Lil Yachty doing a psychedelic indie rock album. Didn't have it on there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's my free space. I'm marking it. I love every second of this album. I get why people don't like it though. It's weird. It's a different shift. It's not what people are
It's a complete
used to.
shift. It's a complete
Yeah, it's, and I know you're like, I know that's not why you
like
don't
a
like
Lil
it.
Yachty fan before.
Exactly.
Also,
Exactly.
I'm not a Tame Impala fan.
Yes, so you don't even like that psychedelic
Heavy
kind of
on the
sound
Kevin
anyways.
Parker.
Yeah.
So I'm not really like on that train.
This was not an album for you.
No.
Lil Yachty was like, Ashley Dorigo, ixnay, off the list, you know?
Like, I'm coming for you.
But Kelsey and Rachel, yes.
Yeah.
Double check. Because I love Tame Impala. I think Lil Yachty's just fun. But I think what really was so cool was how unexpected it was and how hushed it was. He didn't drop a single beforehand.
No, that was nice.
He literally just dropped this album and was like, this is it, sucker. Enjoy. No one was going to be... Oh, I would expect a Lil Yachty album. Not what we got. So I think that's what's really cool is just the fact that he didn't even PR it as this big cultural Lil Yachty genre shift that a lot of people tend to like play up to.
Yeah.
He was just like, I made a shift because I was really curious and I really was like vibing with it and this is it. I love that because that just signifies growth to me.
Yeah, and I mean like
evolution
and like how talented you are as an artist. Yeah, anytime you can go through multiple genres, that really just shows your artistry.
Especially as someone who started as what, a SoundCloud mumble rapper?
Yeah.
He talked about how he really just wants to be taken seriously as an artist, as a creator, as an experience maker. Like he just is like, did you guys hear how he's trying to lead an all women band, like rock band? He's trying to manage an all women rock band.
Shut the fuck up.
He put like a post on Instagram, this is a couple months ago, and he was like, hey, show up at this place. I don't know if it was like Jersey. I'm not really sure. But he's like, open auditions, like come through. I'm trying to manage y'all. He's trying to do this whole new indie rock wave. And I think it's
Love
so
that.
cool.
I am fucking here for Lil Yachty. I never thought I'd be saying this. And that's why
All woman rock band sounds more my speed.
What is?
All woman
Oh,
rock
yeah, that definitely.
Run by Yachty. Yeah.
Run by Lil Yachty. But I also love how the album flows. You know, Rachel and I's favorite song off of it is Say Something. I think it's one of the most beautiful, romantic songs I've heard in a long time, but it's got that R&B, and who knew Lil Yachty could sing like that? It's like when we discovered T-Pain could sing. You know, that was its own fucking revolution in my world. But also like, you know, the opening track is called The Black Seminole, and he has like a very Jimi Hendrix guitar riff going on in there. Again, Lil Yachty? Your name's Lil Yachty. Like, it just is so cool to see an artist grow, want to be better at their craft, asking the people to take them seriously now.
Just taking that leap.
Yeah,
Just
it's almost
taking
like
that whole leap.
Rebecca Black,
Yep.
you know, her Friday is a joke song. It's infamous. But that
Can't forget
album,
it.
she just dropped that album and she's like, this is who I am now.
Yeah, and she made a very big point. People still keep trying to bring that up. And
Yeah.
she goes, no, I am now in a different era.
Yes.
Let me be in my different era. Let me evolve. Let me have a new sound. I think people that are always like, oh, like this isn't the same. Let the artist evolve. Let
Yes.
it change. Like, let them experiment. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about that.
Okay.
It's interesting that they're not like rebranding or creating a new project because like Big Wild did this and we can't stand where he went.
Yeah. Well, I think there's a difference between tweaking your sound a little bit to fit whatever you're thinking that project is going to sound like, to like Lil Yachty, who is actually in switching complete genres. You know what I mean? Like Big Wild stayed electronic.
Ish. Yeah, I kind of went folky almost.
I don't know. But I think that's why I loved the Lil Yachty album so much, and that's why I'm going to defend it till I die, and that's my
you
Tiff
don't have
Diff
to
with
defend
Ash.
it.
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not against, like, I'm not defending it for you to like it. I'm just saying. I really, it's just an album I'm really, like, obsessed with the behind the scenes of
Yeah.
it, too. So,
I get that.
thank you.
Genre shifting is difficult.
Wild.
Yeah.
It's wild. I'm so excited for the T-Pain cover album.
Oh my God, that is going to be so fun to listen to.
A fiver. I already can tell.
A fiver.
I watch T-Pain's like Tiny Desk episode all the time.
Oh, it's my favorite Tiny Desk.
all the time.
My favorite.
Just groundbreaking.
The man
Yeah.
has pipes.
Yes.
And I'm like, why do we not take the
And it was
auto-tune
like,
off
where
of
did
you?
this come
It was
from?
the funniest moment in
Yeah.
pop culture to me. Just realizing T-Pain could sing.
Yeah. It's kind of a whole thing.
Let me buy you a drink. Yeah.
Banger.
Okay. What is our Tiff Diff from you? Or she already forgot.
Oh yeah. So I don't even think this is a tiff, honestly, because now that I'm thinking about it, you did like this album.
What?
So Skrillex's album, Quest for Fire.
Is that the second or the first?
That's the first. That's the one, the trap one that has Fred again.
Yeah.
You rated it pretty low.
I did.
Wow.
I like the second one.
No.
No one agrees with me. I like the second one more because I feel like there was more. It was more like top 40 Skrillex. So like, I like Skrillex as an artist. I think who he is really cool, but he sounds like Fred.
Okay, what? Fred again came around way after Skrillex.
No, they're best friends.
Yeah.
So you can hear the Fred influence.
But that's what's so cool about Quest for Fire is he really took everyone that has influenced or
him,
like
yes.
throughout the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Like all of the influences and taking his own. Like he really brings his old trap sound to this album.
Yeah.
Which is like a sound you don't hear anymore. So it's like very fun to listen to.
Is it though, or are we over it? Like
No.
even Gabe was like, no one wants to hear the dubstep Skrillex anymore.
Oh,
you
but
know?
it's not even that hard though.
No, I know it's not. No, it's not as hard as it used to be.
His old stuff used to be like super hard.
And
Yeah,
it's
like way too aggressive.
Yeah.
So I thought that this was like a way more commercial, but
Very.
also like it brought
Still
me back
artistic,
to
yeah.
like the old.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the best electronic albums I've heard in a minute.
Wow. Oh, I wouldn't say that, but
Yeah,
okay.
because it's just like it kind of brings the old sound in, but then also like brings in all these newer influences, making it more relevant.
Okay, I can see that.
And the Don't Get Too Close, it was way too.
It's very commercial.
It was kind of boring. There's a lot of mumble. It's like, yeah.
Fair. There's a song in that first Skrillex album, the one we're talking about, that has that very Arab sound.
Oh, yes.
Which I fucking
amazing.
You know me.
It's a bop.
I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I'm like, my people.
That's an amazing one. The Missy Elliott one, super fun.
Oh yeah.
I thought that it just like was really fun to listen to because I just really felt like it brought the old sound of electronic music into like this newer scene.
Yeah.
And it was like such a fun connect.
Yeah.
And he talked about how he wanted to bring, like all those people that like kind of got him to where he is now. He wanted them on this project.
That's cool.
You know?
I love that.
And so he wanted to talk about like how it was almost like an ode, like a thank you. It seemed like almost like an appreciative.
Oh, well, fuck. I kind of love that. You know me.
It's a really good out. Like listening to it song after song.
I think I rated it, 3? Probably 2 or 3. Yeah. Like
2's low.
It's not an album I'm going to return to.
Oh, wow.
And that's why I rated it that low. Because I thought about it and it was like, well, if I had to think about it, if it's XYZ electronic album or Skrillex, I don't think I'm going to go Skrillex.
This is a great tiff.
It is. It's an interesting one. Just because like I think my electronic world is very different from your electronic world, I would even say.
Yeah, you don't listen to super I work out a lot.
Yes.
It's like a very like high energy
hype kind of thing. I'm more on the down tempo-y, let's smoke some weed, chaotic world. Yeah, exactly. But then we do meet in the middle for people like Odessa, for people like, Lane 8 and whatnot. So that's kind of cool. It is.
There is so many different
So many different. And what I think is really, I didn't know, people didn't know this about Skrillex is that he's the lead singer of a very famous
from
Screamo
first to
band.
last.
Yeah. People,
he started out at Warped Tour. That's why in that
song
his
has
album,
it. Yeah. Gabe did not know this, and I was like, "Yeah, that's why in that track he's talking about,
and that's because he was at Warped Tour in like 2014."
And I'm like, "How did you not know that Sonny is infamous for being a little Screamo boy
and
before
from first
Skrillex?"
to last, oh my god, what is that album called? Sean was cracking up because I was like, "Oh yeah, that album," and I said it and I can't remember it right now.
Just off the top of your head?
Yeah, I was like, I loved it.
That is impressive.
Oh yeah. Dear Diary, my teen angst has a body count.
Fuck!
Oh yeah, that was like the Hot Topic initiation. Like you were like from first to last. You're like, I feel
that album title just threw me back.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, we liked them, and if you re-listen, it's not good. It's really bad. It's really bad. Like it's not.
No.
That's talk about one you wouldn't revisit. Like we don't listen to I haven't listened to From First to Last in years. Like it was like literally a teen angst moment.
Yeah, we needed help.
It was really hard.
Our parents should have asked about us if we were okay.
Oh, they did. we burned each other's CDs all the time, and it was like all of this stuff.
They were like,
all of
what?
it.
Are you girls okay? We're like, no.
Yeah.
Chris
The
Casano
hormones,
called
the
me
hormones.
fat.
Yeah. Chris Casano called me fat.
Oh, God.
Anyways, yeah, so that's
No, I really think that's an interesting take on it. I might, if I have time, I might at some point revisit it.
It is very hype though. That's why you like the other one better, because that's
I think
less
so.
hype.
Yeah.
And that's why
I
I like.
love to be contrarian.
Yeah, and it's a more R&B, honestly, influence.
That's why I like it, I think,
Yeah.
too. I'm such in an R&B zone, and it's because of you.
You're welcome. But yeah, it's definitely like more R&B influenced, and it's not as fucking trap as the other one.
Okay.
And
fair.
I'm like,
You're like, give me the hype. You are very much a hype up person, so I can see that.
Yeah,
why
I
you
like
it
it.
more. Yeah.
feels good.
Yeah, it must be. I wish I liked it, because what I'm about to go into are two incredibly sad artists. And by sad,
Oh,
I
mine
mean-
too. Mine are pretty down.
So ready? Buckle in, bitches. We're getting sad.
We should go the quick too. It's already been 50 minutes.
So very quickly, I am going to talk about my current obsession with the artist Pearla, who is going to be at South by Southwest, and I am freaking the fuck out. Her album, which is the best album title I could have ever seen in my life. Oh, glistening onion, the nighttime is coming. I'm so glad I did it while you're
Yeah,
soloing.
wow, I like that.
I do too.
I mean, okay, anyways, you can go and I'll say something.
I love it. So I am 100% in to win it. I listened to this album in the perfect environment. It was a really cold Spokane day. The sun was shining. I took a hot girl lap, but it was just like the perfect moment because she has this very, I would say very Ethel Cain vibes.
Yeah.
So the music is kind of quiet in a way. So like being just kind of to yourself with headphones on is the perfect way to listen
Yeah,
to
and
it.
her voice is incredible.
Where the fuck did she come from? Brooklyn, apparently. So this album is very indie folk with a little twinge of rock. Like I said, very Ethel Cain vibes in the way that it is somewhat depressing and then, brings you back up. But her song Effort is, if you guys saw on our Instagram, I did the lyrics from it because it says, I don't know why it takes so much effort to feel good these days. And I'm like, that is something I feel like I wake up.
Yeah, we're like, yes.
I'm like, God, why does it take so much effort? And she just like wails it. I love a wailer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I feel so much emotion when women wail. I don't know why. I love a wailer. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful album. This is her debut album. She's got an EP from a little while
these
ago.
people are
I know.
crushing it.
It's just unfair at this point. And she says in her Spotify bio that she's a bewildered spirit. And if there's no better way to fucking describe
Describes
her.
it. Yeah.
She's a bewildered spirit. Literally, the entire album is in my favorite songs of the year. So
I'm so excited to listen
Choose
to the
them all.
whole album.
you're.
I'm excited. Drive home.
Oh yeah. I would even say just like a quiet moment to yourself with headphones,
Okay. All right.
because I don't want you to stop it.
Got it.
It's too long from you to get.
Oh,
you
okay,
know.
okay.
Don't pause it.
Okay.
Just let it flow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you have?
Okay, so my first one is Babitha with her album Brighter Side of Blue.
By the way, I just love her name. By
I
the
know.
way.
It's
Babitha.
Tabitha with a B is how she describes it.
Babitha.
Babitha.
I can't stop saying it in my head.
Apparently it came to be her and her partner were talking about like names if they were to run away with someone else, and she chose Babitha
I mean,
and then just stuck with it.
I might start using it on my Starbucks orders.
That's amazing.
Order for Babitha.
That's a fun one. So this music project by Sydney Based, her name's Imogen Grist, folk Americana vibes, and I don't know what it is. These artists sometimes, these folk Americana artists,
get you.
Sometimes they get me.
So deeply.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It is very much like music that encompasses an old-timey Western mood.
I do love that feeling. I also think, you know what it is for you is that there is like bright, shiny moments in
Yes.
Americana
Yeah.
and folk, with heavier lyrics.
Yes.
Which is your favorite thing.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. Because
Yeah.
I really love how you can have like almost an upbeat kind of guitar twang-ish moment. And then the next song kind of comes down to like a folky, only acoustic guitar.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
The album deals with loss, heartbreak, and ultimately immense personal growth. So again, that's my vibe. Like you have a hard time, but then you like grow from it.
Yeah.
That is like
that is the, if I could ever describe what you like, it's a personal growth moment.
It's a personal growth moment. It really just feels good to listen to. It's like very calming. Her voice is so atmospheric.
Yeah.
And then you just have like the acoustic guitars layered over like emotional lyrics. It's just very good.
Yeah. I need to spend some time with this one, I think.
Yeah, it really is like another one where put your headphones on and just kind of sit
Drift
and take
away.
a moment.
Drift away, baby.
Because I can see it getting like a little kind of boring.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's, you just have to really sit with it.
Okay.
Because there is kind of a nice lyrical story amongst it. And it does, I love how the sound kind of changes from song to song.
Yeah.
My favorite songs on it are Ants and In My Own Time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna smoke a beautiful little joint, put my headphones on, sit outside.
Yeah.
Not when it's windy and blustering like it is today, but
when it gets nice
when it
and
gets
sunny.
nice out, oh baby, that's gonna be lovely. I can't wait. I love it. Fucking badass women. My second person is not Ashley's vibe either. It's fine. It is Anna B. Savage with her newest album called Influx. I've been obsessed with Anna B. Savage since 2021 when her last album came out. There's a song on there called Corn Crakes, which is the song I sing to only me in the car. I will not do it in front of me because it is a wailer. It's
another wailer.
Well, it's one of those where it's a very emotional.
She's
to
a
me.
wailer, for
She's
sure.
a wailer.
Oh yeah, you love wailers.
I love wailers, but she's got a very.
That's on a t-shirt.
It is. She's got that guttural.
Yes,
deep,
she does.
Deep woman voice.
Gorgeous voice.
That is. Ooh, it makes me tingle.
Yeah.
Like, again, there's something so emotional in her voice
Yes.
that I'm just like, tell me. You could read the Bible to me, and I'd be like, tell me more. Kind
Her
of thing.
voice is stunning.
It's beautiful. The only reason why I think you won't like it is because
the instruments are kind of like
the instruments
pops falling.
Yeah, they can kind of
Yeah.
go everywhere from really quiet to then big grandiose kind of overwhelming sounds, to be
Yes.
fair. But that's something that makes my, as Gabe
calms
says,
you down.
It does. It calms my brain down. It honestly focuses me in a lot more, and I can pay attention to the music a lot more. So my favorite song, if you guys haven't seen my TikTok post me crying, you should go check it out because I listened to her. I was listening to the album, and then this song came out called, the song came up called "Say My Name," and I don't know why. I had therapy that day. I was already a little emotional. The tears started flowing down my face because it was just like a moment where I was like, oh my God, yes. A feeling that I didn't know how to put into words.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. And
the
that's,
best.
and I was verklempt.
Yeah.
So it's just a perfect album to me because of that. She's also very funny and witty, and I just adore her. And again, Corn Crakes is like my secret song. So I love you, Anna.
I love that. Yeah, amazing voice.
Guttural.
Incredible. Okay, so my second one,
Yeah.
you fucking love.
Okay.
And I just wanted to talk about it with you.
Yeah? What?
Because I can't not talk about it.
What?
It's RAYE. With
Why? Oh my God! How did I not think about talking about RAYE?
I knew I'm here for you.
Like rated her top so
Oh.
high.
Oh no, this is not even
Immediate 5. I don't think you understand. Every song is in my favorites.
at 100%.
Body dysmorphia.
This album is like Pitchfork only rated at 6.6, which I'm confused.
I'm sorry. Did they listen to it?
But I have other things to say about
Okay.
that. Anyways, her album titled My 21st Century Blues, it's fucking incredible. Her full name is Rachel Keane. She's from South London. She released her long-awaited debut album as her first project as an independent artist. So she is independent.
I'm sorry. What?
And here's the
That
whole story
album's
about
not
it.
on a major.
So during 2021, Ray's mounting frustrations with her,
her record label.
Polydor.
Oh, I know Polydor well.
they like had over artistic direction, and the label's refusal to issue her first proper full length led to her release from the 4-album contract she had signed 7 years earlier. So they like just held her on because she was
they do that to a lot of people.
She's huge, and they weren't going to release an album, so she got out of the contract.
Was it that album?
Probably.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know if it was
I think it had to have been
because this was in 2021.
But the day that the album released, she posted a thing on Instagram where I think she was like either performing in front of the label or doing something, and she's like, I'm here, of course I'm gonna be performing in front of like the label that did me super dirty.
Well,
like she did something the day that she released
so
it.
the whole album is basically about calling out the music industry and the white men running it. That's like what a lot of the album is about.
I see that.
So, I mean, it's like kind of a big fuck you to her prior label.
Yeah.
And to like everything else. Because, I mean, she released her first CD in 2014.
Whoa.
And this is her first album.
That's insane. Well, you hear this happening to so
All the
many women.
time.
JoJo. Remember JoJo?
Yeah.
Her label did her real fucking
Yeah.
dirty and held on to her
And
for too
sometimes
long.
they hold it back when they have other artists releasing albums because
And
they don't
then-
want to like clash
but then
up the market.
they're not marketable.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, she's already huge, but the fact that this is her first album, she released it independently, is fucking incredible. It's fucking brilliant. The album is full of pop and R&B bangers. It's going to be on my top 2023 list for sure.
It was the first one where I said, this is like a 72 out of 5.
But that might be why Pitchfork, I don't trust their ratings at all. But
Who
if they're
does?
like in the pockets of labels, like,
They are.
yeah. And how can you trust the ratings if they have a bunch of random people rating all the albums? It doesn't make any sense.
And was that written by a white man?
Probably. I don't know. I didn't
Exactly.
check.
Most Pitchfork writers are white men.
Well, anyways, it's incredible. I mean, Ice Cream Man, the fucking lyrics, she just came out with her music video today too. It's really
Oh, I'm gonna go
heartbreaking.
see.
The lyrics where you're pathetic, your
Yep.
excuse is I'm a man, and then the beat comes in. I'm like,
Fuck you!
just like the
Yeah,
tears
yeah,
come.
yeah.
It's like so
But
emotional.
I was when I heard body dysmorphia, I had a moment where I was like, oh, someone as beautiful as RAYE can like fucking talk about this. Like,
Yeah.
I feel better about myself too.
Yeah, it's a powerful album, and it's one that woman should go listen to.
100%. 100. She's like Lauryn Hill for this day and age.
Yeah.
Like she speaks to a lot of younger women.
Yeah.
And I think
it's
that's
really,
beautiful.
really good.
Yeah.
And I had to talk about it because I'm just
Thank you.
obsessed.
I don't know why I didn't think to talk. Well, thank God I didn't choose it and you did because
Yeah.
I still got to talk about it. So
literally added every song to my favorites.
Same. It was ridiculous because you listened to it first and then told me, and I was like, okay, Ash, we'll see. Nope. You were
Amazing.
100% right.
And I think that's going to die, so we should wrap this up really fast.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for joining us on Bops and Bangers today. We are wrapping it up. We'll see you next week.
Thank
Make
you,
sure
guys.
you like, subscribe, share, all the things. Go check out our merch. Go buy us a coffee if you really want to. We would love one. Just to support us in case you want to. And make sure you're following us on YouTube because please. Thank you.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.